5 years. In Mexico, a small business can wait up to 5 years to resolve a contract dispute. This means 5 years of frozen capital, 5 years of uncertainty, and 5 years where a company might not survive. Current legal AI is built on uncertainty. Contract validation is expensive and slow. SMEs lack affordable legal certainty. And legal tech relies on probabilistic AI. That means current solutions predict but can't verify the output. And in law, 99% accuracy means failure. One small mistake can invalidate an entire contract. And we have seen this in the big four companies and also all across the world. That's because legal reasoning is not a text problem, it's a logic problem. LLMs predict the next world, have probabilistic outputs, and are optimized for fluency. However, law, on the other side, applies formal rules, detects contradiction, and requires deterministic validation with absolute certainty. And that's what we come in. We are the deterministic legal infrastructure layer, pyramid. AI to know your contracts and prove them. Our 4 pillars are structure. We transform complex contracts into simple logic. Identify, we map who must do what, when, and how. Compliance, we verify whether obligations are met or not. And auditability, results link back to the contract clause. And we provide all this through an API infrastructure layer. Our primary customers are legal tech platforms and contract automation tools, with our end beneficiaries being SMEs seeking affordable legal certainty. Our total addressable market is $34 billion, that is the global legal tech market. Our core validation opportunity is the contract life management segment that goes from $3 to $6 billion. And the validation infrastructure potential is in the infrastructure layer, with $340 million to $2 billion, with Mexico being our beachhead market and planning on scaling globally. We offer this service in 3 plans, ranging from light, that is great for legal startups, and scale, that is for big companies. This led us with a unit economic per 100 contracts of a $0.2 of direct inference cost, approximately $1 blended cost, and with a revenue of $20 to $30, leaving us with a gross margin of approximately 90 to 95% per 100 contracts.
Stronger contracts create stronger institutions. Pyramid aligns itself more closely to the 16th SDG. We are strengthening legal certainty at scale. We can produce faster outputs, we can generate savings for SMEs, and we can create thousands upon thousands of contracts at much faster rates. Also, lowering the risk of any hallucination of illegal content in your workflow. We already have early market validation, and since the last time we have some updates. We have more growing interest from other legal tech companies. We have an MVP that's already built, and we have an active pipeline that can integrate into your workflow. Here's an example of how our tool works. You give it a natural language prompt, or you give it a contract, and it generates its representation that our engine can take. Then you can verify its content, generate some queries, you can investigate the framework of the contract, ask who must owe to who what given asset, and we also can look at our competition, which is a market that's segmented into several aspects. We are the only ones that provide legal reasoning at a deterministic rate. Other companies can also provide legal reasoning, but only at a probabilistic rate, and thus can generate some flaws in its reasoning. And other tools can only offer you workflow management.
Infrastructure requires deep technical legal expertise. We are Jesus Assesma, a lawyer that's studying a master in computer science and builds compiler and agentic system in his free time, and me, Mateo La Rocha, a data scientist with experience in founding teams of startups and venture-backed startups. And here are our sources. No me gusta.
Stop.